This is an overview of poisons, a lecture done by Dr. Sanjay Hulagdur. Poison, a substance when administered in relatively small quantities is capable of causing structural damage or functional disturbances of the organism. It can be the solid, liquid, or gaseous. Broad classification of poisons. Natural, including snake venom, plant poisons, and other animal poisons. Man-made, like agricultural poisons, ethyl and methyl alcohol, heroin, and warfare agents. Classification of poisons. Pesticides. Insecticides are type of pesticides. They include organophosphorus insecticides, polychlorinated insecticides, carbamates, neonicotinoids, pyrethroids. Herbicides include paraquat, sodium arsenite-like arsenic compounds, and acetamides. Rodenticides are zinc phosphide, coumarins, thallium. Fungicides include copper compounds, organomercury compounds. Molluscides or snail bait are metaldehydes. Nematides are also a type of pesticide. Therapeutic agents: analgesics, hypnotics, sedatives, antidepressants, anticonvulsants, oral hypoglycemics. These agents are toxic when they are taken more than the therapeutic dose. Narcotic drugs. A narcotic is a substance with tolerance, physical dependence, and psychological dependence. Examples are alcohol, amphetamines, cannabis, cocaine, opiates, hallucinogens, volatile substances. Plant poisons include neurotoxins, cardiotoxins, cellular toxins. Main gaseous poisons are carbon monoxide, hydrogen sulfide, sulfur dioxide, hydrogen cyanide. Metallic or nonmetallic irritants are arsenic, mercury, lead, copper, phosphorus, cyanide, and various other substances. Hydrocarbons and petroleum products are volatile toxic substances. Corrosive poisons are divided into acids, alkali, and salts. Acids are again divided into mineral acids and organic acids. Food poisoning. Due to toxins produced by pathogenic organisms, fish, shellfish, oysters, protein from cheese can cause food poisoning. Animal poisoning. Examples are snake venom, jellyfish, bees, scorpions, and certain types of spiders. From here onwards, it's a brief overview on metallic poisoning. Arsenic poisoning. Metallic arsenic is not poisonous, only salts are poisonous. Main target is body epithelium or vascular endothelium. Common form is white arsenic, which is called as arsenic trioxide, confused with sugar or flour. It is slightly soluble in water. Sources of arsenic: sodium and potassium arsenide, copper acid arsenide, yellow arsenic sulfide, chemical arsenic oxide, arsine, food like shellfish, black molasses. There are three types of arsenic poisoning. They are acute poisoning, subacute poisoning, and chronic poisoning. The following few slides show clinical features of arsenic poisoning. Lead poisoning. Both the metal and salts are poisonous. Sources: medicinal lead acetate, domestic cooking utensils, lead pipes, water tanks, industrial lead vapor, environmental tetraethyl lead is added to petrol to increase its octane number. Routes of entry: ingestion and inhalation. Here is a picture showing clinical features of lead poisoning. The following few slides show clinical features of lead poisoning. This is a blood film showing abnormalities of erythrocytes due to lead poisoning. They include basophilic stippling and teardrop cells. Copper poisoning. Salts of copper are poisonous. Commonest available form is copper sulfate. Clinical features include acute gastrointestinal irritation, albuminuria and oliguria, liver necrosis, biliary cirrhosis, and jaundice, and death. Death usually occurs due to sudden collapse, muscle paralysis, acute hemolysis, hepatorenal failure. This is a picture showing clinical features of copper poisoning. Mercury poisoning. There are two main sources of mercury. They are inorganic source and organic source. Inorganic source include industrial mercury chloride, mercurous chloride. Organic source include methyl mercury, which is used as a fungicide. Here is a picture showing clinical features of gold poisoning. These cyanide compounds are toxic. They are cyanide salts, hydrogen cyanide, cyanogenic glycosides. Here is a child with cyanide poisoning. From here onwards, it's a brief overview on gaseous poisoning. Carbon dioxide poisoning. Sources are in anesthesia, industrial mines, disused wells. Clinical features. The patient is normal if the percentage is 0.3%. If the percentage is more than 3%, there will be headache, drowsiness, giddiness, muscle weakness. More than 10%, loss of consciousness. 25 to 30%, it's the minimal fatal concentration. 60 to 80%, they will have instant collapse and death. Here is a picture showing carbon dioxide toxicity features. Carbon monoxide poisoning. Following incomplete combustion of carbon substances. It's an odorless and rapidly absorbed when inhaled. Form carboxyhemoglobin. Affinity to hemoglobin is 250 to 300 times of oxygen. Sources: exhaust fumes, industrial gases, house fires in a closed surrounding. The following few slides show clinical features of carbon monoxide poisoning. Here you can appreciate cherry pink color of the skin. The following few slides will give an overview on plant poisoning. As plant poisons are classified according to the system they affect, first let us talk about neurotoxins. These substances affect the central nervous system. They are somniferous, hallucinogenic, or delirious substances. Somniferous, or which causes sleep, opium is an example. Hallucinogenic, these substances are cannabis, mushrooms, and then delirious substances are included in datura, cannabis sativa, erythrocyrone coca. Strychnine and calabine affect spinal cord. Strychnos toxifera affects peripheral nervous system. Thevetia peruviana and Nerium odorum have cardiac toxins. Cerbera gloriosa superba, Adenia palmata, and many other plants have gastrointestinal irritants. Mania tutulisma and Adenia palmata have cyanogenic substances. The following few slides show pictures of poisonous plants. Thevetia peruviana, yellow oleander, which is also known as walrukatan. All parts of this plant are poisonous. Poison is Thevetia. Action is enhanced by sugar. The following few slides show parts of the plant. This is the plant Gloriosa superba or Niangala. From here onwards, there are various plants and their parts. Cerbera mangus. It is also known as Deekadru in Sinhala. The tree is large like a mango tree. Fruit is about the size of an orange. Seeds have cyanogenic glycosides, cereberin, thevetin, aconitum. The following few slides show various poisonous plants. Agricultural poisoning. Here are few pictures of agricultural poisons. The main agricultural poison which was used in Sri Lanka is paraquat. It was sold under the brand name Cremaxone, but it was prohibited or banned few years back in Sri Lanka. From here onwards, there are few slides showing clinical features or effects of agricultural poisoning. Here are light microscopic findings of a lung tissue due to paraquat poisoning. Poisonous animals. In the following few slides, there are few pictures of poisonous snakes in Sri Lanka. Here is a picture showing a cobra. This is Ceylon crate, but the commonly found crate in Sri Lanka is common crate, which is shown in the next slide. The following few slides show poisonous vipers. Poisonous aquatic animals are shown in the following slides, but only few are seen in Sri Lankan Sea. Here are few poisonous bees found in the world. Scorpion is also a poisonous animal which is commonly found in Sri Lanka, but there is no antivenom for scorpion bites. There are various poisonous spiders. Black widow is a poisonous spider found in Sri Lanka. These few slides show various other poisonous spiders found in other parts of the world. Nai hatu is a type of mushroom found in Sri Lankan national parks. It is considered a poisonous mushroom. Medicine and drugs. Some drugs are poisonous when they are taken more than the therapeutic dose. In the following few slides, there is an overview on recreational drugs which are used in Sri Lanka. Recreational drugs. Cannabis sativa. Ganja from the flower. Marijuana from flowery tops or cut leaves. Hashish from dried resin. Ethyl from oily extract. Cannabinol, cannabidiol, cannabidolic acids are alkaloids found in cannabis sativa. These are the circumstances where cannabis are used. Clinical features include inhibitions removed, confusion, restlessness, hallucinations, narcosis, nausea, depression. Symptomatic management is done in cannabis poisoning. Erythrocylon coca. It is usually found in Central or South America. Toxic substances are alkaloid. They are included in leaves and they may be synthetic. These alkaloids stimulate central nervous system and cardiovascular system similar to adrenaline. Opium. The unripe capsule of poppy plant is used. They have alkaloids, namely morphine, codeine, narcolepsine, papaverine. Ingestion, inhalation, injections are the circumstances of use. Clinical features include excitement, depression of brainstem, narcosis and death. Thank you.